The declaration issued by the President under Article 370, Clause 3 is a culmination of the process of integration and as such is a valid exercise of power. Thus, CO 273 is valid.
The Supreme Court of India has upheld Modi government's decision to revoke Article 370, a provision that had granted special status to Jammu and Kashmir, India's sole Muslim-dominated state. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud stated, Article 370 of the Constitution was a temporary provision and the President is vested with the power to revoke it. The Apex Court's decision also includes directives to restore statehood to the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir as swiftly as possible, while also validating the creation of the Union Territory of Ladakh from Jammu and Kashmir on 5th August 2019. Justice Chandrachud emphasized, the erstwhile state does not possess internal sovereignty distinct from other states of the country. Consequently, all provisions of the Indian Constitution can be applied to Jammu and Kashmir.
Every decision and action taken by the Union Executive on behalf of the state is not subject to challenge. Opening up challenge to every decision would lead to chaos and uncertainty. The exercise of power by the President under Article 370 1D to issue CO 272 is not mala fide. The President, in exercise of power under Article 370, Clause 3, can unilaterally issue a notification that Article 370 ceases to exist. The declaration issued by the President under Article 370, Clause 3 is a culmination of the process of integration and as such is a valid exercise of power. Thus, CO 273 is valid. Parliament's exercise of power under the first proviso to Article 3 under the proclamation was valid and not mala fide. We uphold the validity of the decision to carve out the Union Territory of Ladakh in view of Article 3A, read with Explanation 1, which permits forming a Union Territory by separation of a territory from any state.
However, the court also expressed concerns over human rights violations in the region by state and non-state actors and recommended the formation of a committee to investigate these issues.
The second round of insurgency holds its origin to the latter part of 1980s. There were troubled situation at the ground level, which was apparently not redressed. It culminated in the migration of one part of the population of the state in 1989-90. It is something that our country has had to live with. The situation became so aggravated that the very integrity and sovereignty of our country was endangered, and the army had to be called in. The entry of the army created its own ground realities in their endeavor to preserve the integrity of the state and the nation against foreign incursions. The men, women, and children of the state have paid a heavy price. The first step towards this is to achieve a collective understanding of the human rights violations perpetuated both by state and non-state actors against the people of this region.
Furthermore, it criticized the centre for exceeding its powers in amending laws in Jammu and Kashmir and directed the Election Commission to conduct assembly elections by September 30, 2024. The ruling arrives at a critical time for PM Modi and the BJP, with the Lok Sabha elections looming next year.